Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for joining me. It is Saturday the 2nd of November. It's 7:15. We've been up since 3 again this morning. Set off from the yard at 4:15 and we've just got to Southwaite services on the M6. We are heading up to Carlisle and then across to Northumberland, Newcastle and Darlington, in that order. Northumberland first. One drop in Northumberland. Well, actually, I don't even know, to be honest, because the postcodes are all different. We've got completely different postcodes for every drop. Northumberland, Sunderland, Stockton, and Darlington. Are any of them in Newcastle? Are they near Newcastle? I don't know. This is some place I've never been before. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. So I wasn't going to record today because I'm still on the fruit and veg. So you've seen it before. I've actually vlogged the exact same route twice now, I think. I got told last night when I got back that I'd be on the Warrington and Manchester Airport route. So I weren't going to vlog. I just thought, you've already seen it all. But they've sent me up here, so I thought I might as well do. It's nearly 4-hour drive to my first drop. And then I'm going further away. I've used half a tank of diesel already, so I'm going to need to get some fuel somewhere along the line. And they use Shell fuel cards here, and I really don't like Shell fuel cards because HGVs for Shells for HGVs seem to be very few and far between. I've noticed it can be quite challenging to find one. That's what I've noticed anyway. I really need to find a Shell garage on the way there so that I can fill up on the way back, if that makes sense. So we've got another hour and 40 minutes, I think, before we get to our destination. So I'll shut up talking. We'll go through what's on the back in a bit. I'll show you me picking the order, making sure everything's there like I did last time. And I'm going to take you in to, hopefully, every drop. I want to take you into every drop that I go on so you can actually see what it's like for a new past multi-drop HGV driver, because I literally have no idea where I'm going. No idea whatsoever. I did Hull. I broke down in Hull 2 days ago. Did Nottingham yesterday, but I did it with a driver's mate, and some of the drops I would have never in a million years have found. Never. There was 2 drops where I actually had to go up a lift. I had to park miles away from the actual place I was delivering to, go up a lift and drop it in a storeroom that wasn't even in the same building as the company that I was delivering to, if that makes sense. I never would have got it if I were on my own, never. So we'll see what this one's like. We've got a hotel, 3 pubs. Oh, I'm not supposed to mention company names, but it's a Chinese buffet. If I can get there for about 1 o'clock, that means I can have a half an hour break and a Chinese buffet. Then we're rocking. Then we're proper cooking on gas then. Salt and pepper chicken wings, barbecue ribs, egg foo young, chow mein, special fried Singapore vermicelli. I'm starving. Let's set off, shall we? There's going to be 2 minutes of driving footage with music now because the road up here was pretty awesome. So I'm just letting you know, if you want to skip the video 2 minutes from now, you can do.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. if I change the way I love it. Maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night. I could have called you mine. I can't be the one that you need. Maybe if I change the way I love it. Maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night. I could have called you mine. And I'll be the one that you need. Maybe if I change the way I love it. Maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night. I could have called you mine. And I'll be the one that you need. I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, cannot be the
Hey guys, we're at our first destination. Yeah, we finally made it. We've been driving for 3 hours and 49 minutes, and that road that I've just come up, guided in by Safe for HGV wagons, was absolutely balmy. Wow, how tight was that? It was absolutely crazy. But like I say, I'm going to take you in with me. We'll see what happens. I've never been here before. I've never actually been to this part of the country before. I've never been northeast ever. So I have absolutely no idea what today is going to bring. No idea. Just finished me coffee. It looks very posh. If anything says golf and spa, it's probably going to be rather posh, isn't it now? Isn't it now, darling? Like, seriously? Where am I going? So yeah, if you're new to multi-drop driving like this, you'll be in the same predicament that I'm in now. And quite frankly, honestly, unless there's a sign that says deliveries, you have literally just got to go and ask. Just go and ask somebody, but there might be a sign here. Nope. Well, there's a no entry sign. That helps. I suppose that tells me not to go there. The claret jug. Sounds like something vampires had used, doesn't it? Hey darling, have you filled up that claret jug with blood yet? Oh yes, Dracula. I have filled it up to the brim. Good. This might be a sign. Deliveries only. Ah, you see? That's what we're looking for, that's what we want. That's what we want. So now we're looking for a door that looks like it could lead to a kitchen. Ooh, ooh. There is humans here. And there is a loading bay there. I am guessing now I will have to turn round and back onto that loading bay, I think. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. No, I'm not. What I'm going to do actually is ask. Hiya. Do I just back onto this loading bay for deliveries? Yeah. Right, brilliant. Thank you very much. And that's exactly how you ask. Politely. Some manners. Goes a long way. Now, this loading bay is a bit strange. It's on a bit of a weird angle. I mean, obviously I'm not in a big wagon. but it's definitely on a strange angle. Let's get some handbrake action going so we can start it without rolling 14 mile forward. Let's try and miss the wall. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a little bit of common sense. And I'm back for 4-pint doors. I'll be back in a jiff. Right. So, what I've done is lowered the tail lift. I've put the oh, now the fridge starts. Brilliant, thanks. I've lowered the tail lift, opened the doors, and then put the tail lift back up. And I'm just going to do a goal now to see how close I am, because I think I'm pretty close. I think I might be alright there. Oh, check! I actually don't know. I actually don't know how this is going to work, because the loading bay is higher than my tail lift. I can go back about another 2 feet. And I'll say about there. We'll get out and we'll have another look. Right, so I'm just going to handball it all off, because my tail lift's it's too low. My tail lift won't actually go on the loading bay. So I'm going to lower my tail lift to the floor and then handball it all off. Right, so we've just come out to the, we've just done that delivery. Wow, look at all them Canadian geese. What are geese doing in the field? Oh, they're not Canadian geese. They're normal geese. English geese. And a pheasant. And another pheasant. Wow, what's with all the geese? What the hell? They're all running outfield like that. Oh man. I've come for it. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm saving up for a camera, a front-facing camera. I promise you. I will be getting one soon. Very soon, I promise. Getting a front-facing camera so you can see this crazy stuff. You've never seen geese before. My lord. Right. We're out of there. Pull this up so you can actually hear me. Oh, these Saturdays are always fun. A barrel of laughs, man. Bloody geese on a Saturday morning, I tell you. You couldn't make it up, could you? Right, so we're out of there. Took just over half an hour on that loading bay, which was good, because I put it on brake when I was at the service station, and for some strange reason the tacho in this, I don't know why, I don't know if it's a normal thing, I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong, but every time I put the tacho on brake, literally about 2 minutes later, it changes to other work. No idea why, but it does. So it didn't actually record a brake, so I had to put it on brake while I was unloading the wagon, which doesn't really matter, it compensates either way, doesn't it? Because I wasn't other working when I was on brake, and just then I wasn't on brake, I was other working, but it says I've done a 15-minute break, so that's happy days. So I went up in a lift. Don't like lifts, not cargo lifts anyway, where you have roller shutter doors and whatnot. I went up in one of them and I went to the chef and I said, "Hey mate, can you show me where you put your deliveries? I'm from." So he said, "Back downstairs, straight facing lift, a set of double doors, go through them double doors, and that's where you put it." And the tidal waves begin. Splash! Splash! And there was three fridges in there. There was three fridges. Vegetables, fruits, and dairy products. So I put the eggs with the veggies, I put the tomatoes with the fruits, which is right, and I put the fine beans in the dairy products, because everyone knows fine beans come from cows. Pheasants, and pheasants. Bloody hell, man! There's more wildlife up here than there is in Wales or Scotland. What's going on? I come up on the A69 and I have never seen so many dead animals. There was pheasants and squirrels, rabbits and hedgehogs, all kaput, all foobar. Side of the road. Done for. Anyway, we're going to going to a pub for this next delivery. Luckily enough, they're all the same. They're a big massive chain all over the UK, and they're all exactly the same delivery wise, so it should be simple enough. This one, it's just going to be a case of taking the full pallet off on the tail lift. No funny dodgy reversing manoeuvres or anything like that. Simple enough. Let's get on to the next delivery, 20 minutes away. So I'm just on my break. I've run out of driving time. It's half an hour to my next destination. I've only got 15 minutes of driving left, so I've just had a carvery breakfast, and this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to go on social media. One of the reasons I don't like social media, because I feel like I have to, and it's nobody's fault apart from mine, but I feel like I have to tell everyone what I'm doing all the time. It's a strange feeling, because I'm not used to it or anything. It's a really strange feeling, and I upload pictures of what I eat on my break, and it's just weird. It's sad. I don't know why I do it. I just feel I need to tell people what I'm doing. It's odd. Anyway, got 10 minutes left, so I've been asked to do cab tours of the vehicles that I drive, the different vehicles, so I'm going to start doing that. The only problem is, I don't know what all the buttons do, because, well, mostly you don't use them, and secondly, they don't teach you what they do. I mean, it does say that you're supposed to read the user's manual before you jump in a cab, but who's really going to do that, apart from, you know, the people that are obsessed? So I'll flip you around and we'll have a cab tour. Hope you enjoy it. Right, so this big black circle thing here, this makes you go in different directions. Engine brake makes you slow down. Speed restrictor stops you from going too fast, and that keeps you at the same speed unless you're going uphill or downhill, and then it don't work. That increases your volume on your stereo or whatever, and that changes the station. This operates thy wipers to clean your windscreen. Pulling it sprays the jets. This is your indicator, tells other people behind you basically what you're going to do with that. Up and down for the mirrors, heated mirrors. That's how you adjust your electric mirrors in the DAF. Lights, don't know what that does. That alters the angle of your headlights. You have them in cars. That's for the outside light, but this hasn't got one. Someone please tell me what this does. I've had to press it a couple of times and it comes up on the dashboard saying regeneration 37 minutes. Well, I ain't waiting 37 minutes, so I turned it off. And then it says auto regen. I don't know what that is. Something to do with DPF filter or something, I've been told. All these do nothing because, well, this is a bog standard DAF, bottom of the range. Nothing. That alters the light, the brightness of the dash. Your all around inculcators. And that is the eject or ceto button. When you come back on screen, if you don't press that before you start moving and you're driving in the rain, you will poo your pants. Well, I did. Nearly. That's the reversing beeping noise turn it off switch. So before 7 o'clock and after 11 o'clock at night, I think it is, you've got to turn that off. But yeah, this thing, when you're driving in the rain, it can go off when you go through a puddle. You know, it's quite loud, very loud actually. And if you're just driving up the M6 at 4 o'clock in the morning, you're having a good old time, you know, chilled out, relaxed, comfortable, and you're going along at a steady 56 mile an hour, and all of a sudden you go through a puddle and that decides to go off. It can make you eject or ceto, it can. Well, it did with me. Driving along quite nicely, and it went, Arr! And I went, what the was that? Yeah, quite scary. Terrifying actually. really make you jump when you're miles away. But I suppose that's what it's for really, isn't it? But yeah, nearly killed me. Me heart attack. Anyway, let's carry on. Gear stick, 1 to 6, stereo, heating controls, tail lift switch, push up and click to get it to work, traction control, fag lighter, passenger seat, tray thing with a cubby holder with whatever that is in there, no idea, some bits and bobs. 24 volt, don't light your fag with that and it'll blow your bloody face off. AUX port, USB port, and some fishnet stockings. So that's, taco machine that keeps turning itself off brake and onto other work. Fridge machine thing, and temperature printer. Storage, height indicator, and that's it. That's the cab. Let's see my eco score just for fun. 65% anticipation. That is the hardest thing ever to get up. And as you can see, I need some fuel. It's so hard to do that anticipation thing. Fuel consumption. Now I've got 900. What? Distance 942 kilometers. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's wrong. Whatever it is. Yeah, cab done. So that's my very quick, short cab tour. Yeah, there's not really much to say. You know, I've seen loads of these cab tours, so not really much to say. But yeah, you've seen what I'm driving. It's comfortable enough. Does what I need it to do. It is quite slow, this one though. Really, really slow. Have a look at it from the outside. Might as well. Little DAF LF 180. I'm guessing 180 stands for the horsepower it's got. Basically none. It is really bad around on these roads. There is a few times I've been in second gear trying to get up hills with my foot flat at floor. But yeah. So we will go to the next place now. We're half an hour away. 20 minutes away. Half an hour, 20 minutes away. I've had another pallet fall over in the back, stacking loads of stuff on top of potatoes, and they've just gone. That second one that's fell over. All the mushrooms are still stood up on the shorts pallet and everything, so there's nothing wrong with my driving. It's just bad loading. They need to split these pallets over. They need to split the pallets into 2 separate ones for these places because they're just too big and just fall over. So I spent half an hour messing it back, restacking it and sorting it all out and everything. Brakes over. No, got a minute left. Yeah, and it's been loaded out of order. So when I get in the back now, I'm going to have to move everything around because the drop that's at the front now, well, the drop that's at the back, you know, the first one off, that's actually my last drop. So I'm going to have to move everything about now. In back when I get to that next place, get it off. So there we go. Yeah, we'll crack on to where I'm at Teesside. I think I'm going to now. I'm heading towards Sunderland. That's where I'm going next. Yeah, so I'm going to Sunderland now. Sunderland and then Teesside. So then on the way home, instead of it being the M6 and across, I'll be going down the M1 and then across to Wigan. So yeah, good day. We've done quite a few hours already, which I'm happy about. Hopefully it'll be a long day today. Hopefully, but we'll get cracking. Talk to you in a bit, guys.
Drown yourself in the neon. You came to this place to hide away in the dark. You tell yourself you need to move on, but one night in the shadows can't ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while.
Now we are stuck at Tyne Tunnel because I have no money and the tag on the front of the vehicle don't work. Awesome.
But when you close your eyes, I'm by your side. I'm by your side, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers' doors. So are you sure that it's over? When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over.
Right, so we're here at the next drop. It's exactly the same as the last place. The layout's pretty much exactly the same. You've got double gates, and that's how you know where you're doing your delivery. I'll take you in the back with this one so you can see what's happening. But I do need to get them gates open because them gates are locked. So we'll do that for now. We'll get these gates open and then we'll do an order together, eh? Alright guys, so we're in the back now. Obviously you can hear the fridge going. I've covered up what needs to be covered up, and that's the order, that's what we're looking at. So we've got, what the hell, fire out loud's that? Cherry tomato, 250 grams, 2 mixed peppers, pack size is 3 per pack and there's 1, 4 cabbages, 2 spring onions, 800 grams of strawberries, 40 lemons. They're the splits. These are the pallets. I don't know if I said or not, but these pallets fell over, and that is my last drop, and that's my shorts. So I'm going to have to move that out of the way, that out of the way, to get that out and get that out. And it's underneath all of that. Right. So, cherry tomato, 2. Cherry tomato, 2. Mixed peppers, 4 cabbage, 1, 2, 3 and a half, 5. Spring onions, gotta look for them. Look for spring onions now then. The spring onions, so they'll get shorted. So all I'm going to do is just write on it, missing. Strawberries, 2. The spring onions are there, you dope. My lord. Oh god. Lemons, 2. Orange is 1. Lemons, 2. Orange, 1. Bananas, cream cheese. Bananas, cream cheese. And then on the pallet, tomatoes 1, mushrooms 4, onions 1. Onions, mushrooms, what else did I say? Forgot. Tomatoes, they're on this pallet I think. No they're not. There they are. There are the tomatoes. Limes, milk, lettuce. Limes, milk, lettuce. Potatoes peeled, that's all them brown boxes. And all these, all them. Cucumber, potato mids and carrots. Carrots, all them black ones. Cucumber. Oh, I have seen them, they're on here. I've restacked them, but they are on here somewhere. Cucumber, potato mids, and them. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's how you go through an order. Hello guys and girls, back to some regular scheduled programming. What an absolute balls up I've made of this. It is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, man. You know the pallet that I had my pick notes on? The pallet that I was leaning on that I had my pick notes on when I was doing the picking an order thing, and I said, this is my last drop, and they put it in wrong order. Well, it weren't. That pallet was for my first drop. When I realised, phone transport up and said, what do you want me to do? I had 4 hours driving left just before I set off for this drop that I've just done here. That drop was an hour away. The first drop was an hour back. So 2 hours to get there and back, and then it's going to take me 2.5 hours to get home with 4 hours driving time. So I said, what do you want me to do? I said, I'll go back because it's my cock up. I apologise, I made the mistake. I said, do you want me to try it or not? And they said, yeah, go back. So it's took me just over an hour to get back to my first drop, and it's took me an hour and 15 minutes to get back there. So it's 3 o'clock. I have done 7 hours and 6 minutes of driving. 7 hours 6 minutes driving at the moment, and I've got another drop to do, and I'm 2 hours and 15 minutes away from home. So I'm not gonna lie, a bit nervous. Again, they say caught with your pants down. It's pretty much what I've done today. I've proper messed this one up. Believe it. It was just that pallet. They were side by side. The two pallets for my first drop were side by side. And when I took the first one off and looked behind it and saw my next drop, I just automatically thought, it's fine. There's only ever one pallet for anything. And considering the height of some of the pallets, the 6 foot, 7 foot, I didn't think that a place would have 2 small pallets, but evidently it did. So we're miles and miles and miles behind now. Absolutely miles behind. Hope I can get home. I've had to fuel up with my own money because they've given me a Shell fuel card. Well, I don't know where there's any Shell garages in bleeding Newcastle or Darlington or Sunderland or wherever I am now. I'm in Stockton-on-Tees, I think it said a minute ago, where I am now. I don't know. I've seen one Shell garage all day. From setting off this morning to now, I've seen one, and that was on the A16 just after I come off the M6. I think it was the A16, not A69. When you come off at Carlisle and go right. Yeah, I saw one Shell garage there, and that was it. So I'd like literally run out of diesel. I didn't have anything left. Where am I going here? 66. Yeah, I didn't have anything left, and it was beeping at me. It was bing, 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 bing. Hellfire, he was shifting. So I've had to put 120 quid's worth of diesel in my own money. I got stuck at the bleeding toll booth, going over the River Tyne or whatever it was called. What a day! So I don't know what they're going to pay me. I don't know how much they're going to pay me. I don't know whether they're going to do me all day or if they're going to reduce me by an hour or 2. I don't know. I know I'm at work. I do understand that, but it is my cock up, and I do hold my hands up to it. I just completely overlooked it. Just did not think. The chef signed my paper off. The chef signed it, the pick note, and said that it was fine. So that was another reason why I just thought it was fine, but obviously it wasn't. So we've only got one drop left anyway. It's a Chinese buffet. Should be there for 25 past 3. It's 5 past 3 now. 20 minutes, 13 mile away. I hope this is plain sailing. I hope I don't have to drive round and round and round. 7 hours and 10 minutes drive time. 8, 9, 2 hours and 15 minutes away from home. It should be alright. We'll have to obviously take another half an hour break. I've already had a 15. So, take another half an hour break. Oh, what a day. I can see it. It's over there. Yellow card. Mateus Click. I've only just bleeding kicked off. What are you doing, lad? Right, so we need go. We need foot go over yonder. Check my mirrors, make sure pedestrians are still there. They're all still there. Oh, why? Indicate you very nice person. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now if you want to have a good time. Oh, stay there. Then give me a call. Check the mirrors for the pedestrians. Yep, still there. Right. Oh man, there's people around here. Oh man, it's full. There is people around here. Well, I'm not going under there. I wonder if this is like the Rock, where you've got to reverse into a big loading bay. Oh, there's a loading bay here with a skip in it, and there's a lift over there. Hungry horse, thingy-majigs. Right, I'm going to stick it here. No loading at any time. Alright, I hear you brother. I'm going to stick it here and I'm going to go for a walk and see what I can find. I can't drive. Great. So, luckily enough, it was the very first door I walked through, and I walked straight into the restaurant. Everyone's tucking away and I'm like, hiya pal, where do you want all your goods? And he said, it's the very next door to your right. He said, I will go and unlock it for you. I was like, fantastic, thank you very much. Little cheeky reverse into a dark hole. I think that's far enough back as I need to go. And jobs are good on. We're here. Drop it out and he's waiting for me. So hopefully I'll only be here. What, 2 minutes if that? See you in a minute. Alright, we will do this together and we'll see where we're at. Right, let's do it together. Drive time, let's see. 7 hours and 29 minutes. I hope you can see that because the screen's really tiny, I don't know. So we've got 7 hours and 29 minutes. Oh, come on then. No house number. No. Let's see what it says. Oh, I'm not going that way. Oh. 2.5 hours. Oh, I really don't want to go that way. 127, 128. I want to go down the M1, not across the... Oh, I'm going to have to go that way. So 2.5 hours. I'm on 7.5 and it's going to take 2 hours and 32 minutes. 7, 8, 9. I'm going to be over by 3 minutes. I ain't getting back. Oops. I am not getting back. Oh well. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Alright guys. So we've stopped at Barton Services. And I've just watched these two guys from, is it Gist? No way, that is well cool. I'll show you in a sec. I've just watched these two guys from Gist do a trailer swap, and I've never actually watched anyone unhooking or hooking trailers up actually in person. I've seen it on videos, but I've never seen it in person. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So he lowered all his suspension in the tractor unit, got underneath it, proper banged it one, like so, lifted it up with the air, and then did 2 tug tests, and now he's putting all his connector things in. Never knew that. Like I say, I've seen videos, but I've never actually seen him do it. And there's a guy over there, he's Romanian or something like that. Gareth, it is a camera you can remove from the window, so show the people. I will show the people. If you can see him. He's got like some little stove thing going, and He's got all his little goodies and everything all inside of his wagon, and he's just sat there having some sort of munch. I suppose that's what you've got to do when you live in your wagon, because he will literally live in it, won't he? He's from there. How long do you think it'd take to get Romania? Been longer than a 10-hour day, that, wouldn't it? So yeah, I think my calculations were completely bobbins when I was outside my last drop, because I've only got, well, now as I'm sat here, I've got 2 hours exactly driving, and I am 121 miles from home. So obviously at 56 mile an hour for 2 hours straight, I ain't gonna make it, am I? So I'm gonna have to phone up transport, I think, and get someone to pick me up, because this is my last day of driving anyway. I need to have Sunday and Monday off, because I've done 2 Saturdays on the bounce. So I've had a reduced weekly rest last week, 24 hours, and then this week, obviously, from last Saturday to this Saturday, no, from Monday to Saturday is 6 days. So I've got to have Sunday and Monday off. So, it's that strange feeling again. I feel like I'm letting people down. It's a really strange feeling. I mean, I know it's my fault. Well, it's not my fault. I didn't have to go back, but I feel like I've let them down, and I don't want people to think bad of me. Well, I don't. You live and learn, don't you, I suppose. You know, I said to him on the phone that I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get back. And they just said, well, you need to go and do it. I said, okay, no problem, you know. So I'll end this vlog here, because there's nothing more that I'm going to do. I'm going to drive another 2 hours, see how far down I can get, or see how far across the M62 I can get. I don't even know what services are on there, I can't even remember. So I'll Google map that and find out what services are on M62, see how long it'll take me to get there, and then phone transport and see if they'll come and pick me up. Someone pick wagon up and I'll take a car back or something. So I've got tuna and sweet corn butter, 2 packets of crisp and an energy drink, and that's me done for the day. What time is it? 4:10. So I've been on 12 hours now, 4 till 4. Yeah, that's my day. Hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been a bit of a weird one, this one, I admit. I've not felt right vlogging it today. I think it's because I'm doing the same thing over and over. Like I've said, I like the variety. But anyway, I'll shut up and I'll catch you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video, and I will see you shortly. Bye bye everybody.